People were arrested after an annual spring break party in the Californian town of Isla Vista turned into a street brawl. The 15,000-strong crowd started lighting fires and throwing bricks, rocks and bottles at police who were forced to use tear gas. More than 44 people were taken to hospital. Ukraine's acting president has called an emergency security meeting after pro-Russian protesters stormed a government building in Donetsk. They clashed with police demanding a referendum on independence. There were similar incidents in the eastern cities of Luhansk and Kharkiv. Hollywood legend Mickey Rooney, whose films with Judy Garland made him the biggest box office attraction in the US for 3 years running, has died at the age of 93. A star of both stage and screen, he was famous for playing Andy Hardy, the all-American boy next door. His acting career spanned 8 decades. And the White House is considering a selfie ban after President Barack Obama was unwittingly caught up in a Samsung promotion that went viral. Obama's advisors were not amused when they discovered the fun photo with Red Sox baseball star David Ortiz was an orchestrated PR stunt.
Yeah. He gave up on an assault weapons ban, so maybe a selfie ban is a bit more realistic. Maybe that'll happen.
What happens if you meet the leader of the Free? What are you supposed to do? Like, just remember it in your own mind? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that doesn't work at all.
Now, Charlie, you've sat here for years on your high horse and asked impertinent questions of all of your guests.
Why are you going in hard?
So, for this, your last show, I thought it was time somebody put you on the spot, and I honestly couldn't think of a better person to do that than me. Well, they label this the final showdown. You and I together, head-to-head, for the final time. Looking forward to it?
Can't wait.
Over 41 years, I've voted Labor, I've voted Green and I've voted Coalition. Have you ever voted for the Liberals?
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Once.
Does every person who washes up on Australian soil deserve to live here?
Not everyone, but if they're a genuine refugee, yes, they do.
And what do we do with those who are not genuine refugees?
We return them.
And what if they've destroyed their papers and don't want to go back?
Well, that's the job of the Immigration Department to research that. Paperwork shouldn't challenge someone's human rights.
You're actually looking forward to time off from your 1 hour a day's work?
It's very funny, Steve. It's very funny. You and I both know makeup takes 7 hours before they do the show.
Especially with your hair. Who's funnier, Dave Hughes or Pete Elliott?
Neither of them are as funny as you, Steve.
What's with your haircut? I mean, it's been described to me as like something out of Beverly Hills 90210.
Really?
Yeah.
So what does that make you, the creepy old guy that ran the Peach Pit?
I don't know. If you could do the last 5 years over again, obviously you can't, would you smile more in the promo photos?
No. Very small teeth.
Who will you miss more, Carrie or me?
Sorry, Steve. I'm going to miss Carrie very much.
Why?
She's one of my best friends, and she is just the most extraordinary person I've ever worked with.
From tomorrow, will your phone number still be 0417? Is that right?
You can't put that in. You can't.
Well, Charlie, it's been a great pleasure working with you. Whenever anyone says to me, how the hell can you bear working with that Charlie Pickering, I tell them that you're actually a very nice, smart young man who just has strong opinions.
Well, thank you, Steve. It's been a joy working with you. I've got another thank you for you at the end of the show, so I'll save some of my good stuff. But for now, put it there.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. I cut out the bit where we started fighting.
Yeah, the physical wrestling on the ground.
There's still time. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
Coming up, Renee Lawrence has raised questions about the truth of Chappelle's story, but can she herself be believed?
She did a good job on keeping her secrets. She let one slip one night.
This is The Project.